All right, guys, welcome back. Another crazy update.
With that nigga, man. I wish I could take this nigga ass off Rocket, man. No shit. No loyalty, no principles over money, man. Money can make you do anything, bro. The biggest rat in the world pay you $1 million to sell your soul. You a sucker for 20 million, nigga.
Kodak Black has reportedly been arrested once again, this time on charges of drug trafficking and possession. Multiple news outlets and social media platforms have confirmed that the Florida rapper is back behind bars. What caught everyone's attention, though, was how Boosie wasted no time reacting publicly to the situation. He didn't hold back at all, taking to social media to say, "I knew this dude. He's more of a drug addict than he is talented." His statement struck a chord, but from Boosie's perspective, he was simply being honest. He went on to explain that this was clear from the start, claiming Kodak has always been more focused on chasing drugs than developing his talent. According to Boosie, Kodak seems lost whenever he's sober, like he doesn't know how to handle reality without being high. Just a few days earlier, Boosie had already hinted at these thoughts while discussing Young Thug's case on Instagram, where he mentioned Kodak and said he's more of a drug addict than a talent. Get rid of the drugs, man, and do something good with your life. At the time, his words seemed harsh, but now, following Kodak's arrest, many people are revisiting those comments and seeing them as a warning. Fans have been divided online. Some say Boosie was being too critical and taking shots during a difficult time, while others believe he was simply speaking the truth and holding Kodak accountable. Regardless of where people stand, it's clear Boosie views Kodak's downfall as self-inflicted, more connected to addiction than bad luck or unfair targeting. As of now, Kodak's arrest remains a major topic of discussion, not just for the charges themselves, but for how the rap community is split between supporting him, criticizing him, or waiting to see how the situation unfolds.
Has been issued for South Florida rapper Kodak Black. Officials say Bill Capri, better known as Kodak Black, violated the conditions of his pre-trial release. This mugshot is from his initial arrest last year when troopers pulled him over for driving with an expired driver's license and tags and found drugs on him.
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the being. Come on, officially.
New information has surfaced about Kodak Black's case, revealing a concerning development. According to Broward County records, the rapper's felony trafficking and possession trial has been officially set for late 2025. Rather than being admitted into a rehabilitation program, Kodak will now be facing trial in court. Shortly after the news broke, he went live on TikTok, and viewers quickly noticed that he appeared to be in extremely poor condition.
I like that. All right, DP, thank you, brother. Yeah, you was all right, coming up next, I want to play some Drew Dale. I got Stanford. I got Anita Baker all on the way. My name is Jimmy Rodriguez. I'm in for Shelby Russian today. Hot 105. Russian today.
A lawyer who was present in the courtroom wrote that discussions between prosecutors and law enforcement officials indicate Kodak will not be given another chance. It appears that the time for sentencing has arrived, though the real question now is how long his sentence will be.
Come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the being. Come on, officially. All right. You know your license is no good. But I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
During today's court hearing, prosecutors urged the judge to have Kodak Black taken into custody immediately, instead of allowing him to remain free until the trial, arguing that he hasn't been doing anything productive while out in public. To strengthen their argument, they presented a video showing Kodak dancing on his kitchen counter, appearing completely strung out. The situation soon caught the attention of rap veteran Moosey, who shared his thoughts on Kodak's case. Moosey stated that sending Kodak to jail right now would be the worst possible move, especially since he collaborated with Tekashi 6ix9ine just a couple of years ago. He explained that in any U.S. jail having ties to 6ix9ine, whether through friendship or collaboration, can create serious and dangerous problems.
They done been in jail, bro, so that was a detrimental move to him, bro. Like 6ix9ine, I'm gonna tell you this, Black, and I'm pretty sure 6ix9ine knows this too. 6ix9ine is the most hated person in prison.
Really?
You hear 6ix9ine name damn near every other day. When people looking at their case, this motherfucker goes 6ix9ine. Like he is hated. He's hated. He's hated, bro. What Kodak did, he's gonna have to stand on that. He better stay out of. I got 9 calls from the feds, from the state, everything. Like Boost. is it true? I know people are, bro, they gonna get on Kodak for that, bro. If he ever.
What makes Kodak's situation even more troubling is that he was arrested on the same charges just 2 years ago in a separate case, making him a repeat offender and almost guaranteeing a prison sentence this time. To understand how much time he could be facing, it's important to revisit his first case. On February 28, 2023, during that hearing, it was revealed that Kodak admitted to using drink but denied taking any other substances. Although he pleaded not guilty to possession and firearm charges, he ultimately incriminated himself before the trial even started, essentially exposing his own situation.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house. But that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that's just the process that it had to be in any other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet. Then on top of that, it's like, bro, like, I'm Haitian. And then it's just like my error, bro, like, nah, like, man, you better.
Shortly after going live on Instagram, Kodak was arrested when federal agents raided his home in Florida. He quickly hired his lawyer, Brian Cohen, who successfully negotiated a deal that allowed Kodak to enter a rehabilitation program instead of serving more than 2 years in jail.
Whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
It's unjust and not right about the situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear it.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial.
In 2025, Kodak found himself facing the exact same charges once again. But this time, the situation was different because he had openly documented his substance use on social media. That decision gave federal agents all the evidence they needed to build a strong case against him. After reviewing the entire evidence file, it became clear how Kodak's 2 years in rehab had put his music career on hold. No new songs, no Instagram lives, and no major appearances, causing many people to forget about him. However, during that time, he made real progress. Rehab helped him become healthier, more focused, and for a while it seemed like he had truly turned his life around. Just 3 weeks after his release, Kodak dropped a track called Walk, which exploded with 33 million views and shot him back to the top of the charts. But with that comeback came new problems. He was invited by Kai Cenat to join a live stream, and when he appeared, his erratic behavior shocked everyone. He was visibly sweating, swatting at things that weren't there, and blurting out random words, leaving Kai and viewers uneasy. The next morning, Kodak made his biggest mistake. He went live on Instagram to explain himself, but ended up making things worse. During the stream, he admitted to taking substances before appearing on Kai's show, essentially confirming the suspicions authorities already had. What he intended as an explanation instead became evidence, directly connecting him to the very behavior prosecutors were using to build their case.
Again, while we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Hey, bro, like let time do it, bro. Time is the best. What you call it? Whether it's gonna heal or whatever, it's gonna let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. Like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense. No sense at all. To try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on. Everybody on. You man on. You telling. Everybody again. While we just down here waiting on one.
Millions of fans were left disappointed when Kodak openly broke his sobriety once again, appearing in a terrible state during a live stream. His erratic behavior didn't stop there, it only worsened. Rather than dealing with the backlash privately, he continued to spiral, clearly struggling to handle the criticism. Just a month later, he returned to Instagram Live, shocking viewers by saying he was simply waiting to die, a statement that left many deeply concerned about his mental and physical well-being.
I was with that nigga, man. I wish I could take this nigga ass off Rocket Man. No shit. No loyalty, no principles over money, man. money can make you do anything, bro. The biggest rat in the world pay you $1 million to sell your soul. You a sucker for 20 million, nigga.
What are your thoughts on this situation? Share your opinions in the comments below. I'll be back soon with another update. Until then, stay safe and take care.